Hello my dears, today's video is about chronic egg laying problem in budgies. Usually an adult healthy well-nourished budgie lays about 2 to 3 clutches of eggs a year. Females that lay more than 3 clutches are considered as chronic egg layers. The medical term used is chronic reproductive syndrome. Excessive egg laying is a very common problem in budgies and small birds as well. It occurs when a hen has a larger than normal clutch, which is 2 to 6 eggs depending on the species. It lays repeated clutches. Hens may lay infertile eggs also even when there is no male present. What causes excessive egg laying? Multiple factors may contribute to excessive egg laying, which are being hand raised or imprinted on a human. From a young age, the bird has viewed a human being as his mother or one of his own species. Second reason is hormonal imbalance, which can be genetic. Third reason can be high-fat diets like seed diet. Fourth one is increased daylight. Another reason is your budgie may see an inanimate object such as a stuffed animal or a mirror as a potential mate. Remove these items from her cage. How does excessive egg laying affect the health of the bird? Egg binding, which can occur if the shells of the eggs become softer due to calcium deficiency, which can be life-threatening too. Osteoporosis, which could eventually lead to broken bones and even to death. Excessive egg laying can also lead to weight loss. If we touch the keel bone, edge can be clearly felt and there will be very little flesh on the sides of the keel bone. Another symptom is feather loss and mild skin irritation around the cloaca and the body. Excessive egg laying leads to malnutrition too. How is excessive egg laying treated? Mainly by changing the environment and removing the stimulus to lay eggs can help. If the bird is especially attached to one person in the household, that person should have less interaction with the bird. Minimize handling your bird, especially stroking and petting her. It may be necessary to decrease the amount of time spent with her until egg laying is reduced or ceases. Change the bird's cage or location in the home and remove the nest box. Move the cage to another area of the room or moving cage into a completely different room. Putting your bird into an entirely different looking rearranged cage in a different room is even better. The more drastic the change, the more effect it will have on preventing egg laying. Rearrange the cage. Birds will not set up nest and start producing eggs if the site they have selected is insecure. Decrease the bird's exposure to light and household activity at least 8 to 10 hours a day. It stimulates the egg laying activity. The best thing to do is keep the cage covered for 14 to 15 hours for at least 2 weeks. Move the cage mates to a different cage away from the hen, if possible to another room. By doing that you can avoid mating, and another thing, if you have another female, you have to separate the female too because it can stimulate egg laying in the second female too. Sometimes items in the cage that may stimulate laying or serves as a mate such as mirrors, toys, small plastic birds, etc. You should remove it and replace it with objects such as foraging toys. Remove nesting materials and anything in the cage that could encourage the bird to nest. Avoid feeding any warm or soft foods or table foods and avoid feeding fatty foods. Add more fruits and vegetables to the bird's diet. Another important trick is you can replace the real eggs with the fake ones. Make sure not to remove the eggs right away after laying. It will create anxiety in the bird. After a few days, you can place some mock eggs in the nesting site when your budgie happens to stand up and move away from the nesting site. They are available in almost all the pet stores and you can buy it online too. Next is medical treatment to promote the health of the bird and to slow down or prevent more egg laying. Mainly what they do is administration of vitamins, minerals, changing the amount of calories and changing the bird's entire diet. In severe cases, they will use the hormone treatment too. Another important factor is water. Make sure that she is also having access to plenty of water. The last one is a very serious solution, that is surgery, which I don't recommend at all because the birds are very sensitive. During the surgery, they will remove the reproductive tract, that is called spaying. Try to keep our birds protected by changing its lifestyle and diet. I have posted many informative videos on budgies, Indian ringnecks, cockatiels, finches, etc. Hope this video was helpful to you all. Thank you so much for watching.